Well, hey there, YouTube. It's me, Daddy Stashio. Here with a video I didn't want to make, and let alone sit here making and editing at 3 in the morning, but here we are. Tonight, I'm here to tell you the tale of the internet sensation sweeping the nation with great controversy known as Venus Theory. See, last night, around 8:09 p.m., Venus Theory was out peacefully yelling at a group of teenage degenerates in a Wendy's parking lot when he received a special notice. For the last 12 or so days, Venus Theory had the silly-willy idea to spend his time making a video he was really passionate about that he thought others might enjoy as well, about the rather obscure world of brand record labels. A light-hearted romp, by all accounts, exploring an obscure end of the music industry that could be, well, the future of the music industry. Now, what this stupid motherfucker didn't realize is that Daddy YouTube is always hankering for a spankerin', but what YouTube didn't realize is he likes the pain. At this point, we all probably have the same question. What the heck is... Oops, sorry. What the heck is going on? Wouldn't want to anger my corporate overlords there. You know, hopefully that was okay too, because every time Venus Theory decides to use a Venus Theory song in a Venus Theory video, Venus Theory gets a copyright claim. Why? Because that makes sense. An important note for the rest of this video. You see, Venus Theory, the silly little skank that he is, decided in this video to use a clip of a fight at a Waffle House, which he found on the Fox 11 YouTube channel with nearly 1 million views, of course, fully monetized and available for all ages. I do wish I could show you this clip here now, which is still publicly available on the Fox 11 YouTube channel, fully monetized and available for all ages, but I can't. Why? Because that makes sense. Now, you might be thinking, Venus, you ignorant. Can't you just take that out of the video? Turns out, he can't. Want to know why? Probably not, but I'm going to explain it anyway. See, YouTube provides extremely limited at best editing tools to review a video after the fact, and YouTube at no point was willing to confirm what portion of the video actually caused this claim to happen. As fate would have it, editing this portion out of the video would necessitate Venus Theory taking the video down, editing it, uploading it again, and losing all previous views, comments, and engagements on the video that he gained to begin with. Because that makes sense. Now, you might think Venus could find somewhere in the all-powerful YouTube dashboard what portion of the video is so upsetting to so many viewers, but he can't, because that makes sense. Venus Theory then had the silly-willy idea to reach out to YouTube's creator support in order to find out at what point in his video such extreme violence was witnessed, and YouTube creator support said, "Silly Venus, we can't sit down and watch a video or provide any further clarification. We're here to help." Now, I'm sure other creators out there have been affected by this, but this is the first time it's affected old Veeny Boy here. They say that there's nothing more dangerous than a person with nothing better to do with their time, and unfortunately for YouTube, Daddy Stash is that person. Now, you might say that old Veeny Weeny Boy here could simply use the trim or blur tools provided in the YouTube studio to remove the portion of the video in question, but that would necessitate altering the narrative in such a way that removes any joke at a brand's expense, and we just can't have that now, can we? Plot twist! It turns out that after chatting with a YouTube rep for the last 3 minutes, they had somehow miraculously reviewed the content of a 14-minute video and decided to manually uphold their decision. Amazing! What this now means is old Veeny's video won't be served up in the YouTube algorithm as much, and can instead only really be seen by embedded players on third-party websites or by directly accessing it on his channel's videos page. This also means that YouTube won't pay Veeny Weeny much money from his AdSense for his teeny weeny peeny or his ability to pay his mortgagini, because he decided to make the content he really wants to make and not format it in a way that would allow for some bullshit VPN sponsor ad read or something like that. So I guess we're all thinking the same thing at this point. What a f***ing idiot. It's also worth noting that there's no way to know the broader implications that this might have for old Veeny's channel. Will he be deprioritized in the algorithm? Has he been shadow banned? Will he receive less AdSense as a punishment for his grievous and extreme deviations from the corporate master plan? Will he have to start showing his teeny weeny Veeny Peeny on OnlyFansini? Tune in next week to find out, I guess. Venus Theory then decided to post a YouTube short calling YouTube out on their bullshit to tell his audience he spent the last half-decade building why they weren't seeing their beloved host this week. YouTube then decided to immediately disable the comments, and Venus Theory had to stay up all night re-enabling them every 5 minutes so that the people could weigh in on Daddy YouTube's naughty naughty. So, now we all might be wondering, what does this mean for old Veeny Weeny's channel? Will he have to start streaming every night for the next couple weeks in order to himself out enough to make enough super chats to pay his bills? Will he have to start doing sexy NPC live streams? a rose? Does he have to start selling feet pics? Will he start an OnlyFans? Is there potentially a tasteful nude calendar coming to a Barnes & Noble near you this holiday season? Are his dogs gonna have to start working the polls again at Big Al's Tire Shop and Gentleman's Club? The answer is, he has no f***ing idea, because YouTube makes the rules and he don't. Now, I think that's quite enough of that entitled YouTuber whining. Let's turn it over to the man, the myth, the legend, the mustachioed sad boy with that, as his wife calls it, teeny-weeny shriveled polka dot panini because it's all stretched out and crinkled and gooey and covered with grill marks, Mr. Penis Theory. Okay, on a more serious note, I understand that I am in an extremely privileged position here to be a full-time content creator, which is a dream job for many people. This is really not a priority in the grander scale of life, and I'm not out there saving lives or anything really like that. That being said, I know I put a ton of work into my content, much of which you really don't see, and that's largely by design. I know that I have worked extremely hard for the last half decade or so to build this channel up into what it is. And I also know that I owe a large, if not almost entire part of that to blind luck, a combination of factors beyond my control, and mostly to my viewers. And I think that my viewers also deserve to see my content as it was designed to be seen. At the same time, I understand that YouTube is a private business and they have every right to control their site however they see fit, but stuff like this, frankly, just comes across as kind of bullshit and arbitrary. I understand I am not out there fighting fires. I understand I am not working in a hospital saving lives. I understand I am not pulling people out of a car wreck or doing literally anything else that would be more productive in society instead of sitting here bitching at a camera maybe twice a month. But I do firmly believe in creative work, and I firmly believe that creations are designed to be consumed the way they were created. I understand that I am not PewDiePie, I am not Markiplier, I am not anyone of that caliber, but I am a creator and I do bring people to this platform at this point, and I've worked really goddamn hard to make that happen. I'm mostly worried about the precedent this sort of behavior sets, especially for smaller channels, many of whom I'm a fan of, who might want to continue creating content for this platform. It's really frustrating to think about that because I've already achieved something that's not really that insignificant and hard to do, and I have no power over any of this, and I can't even imagine being in a position as a newer creator or smaller creator facing the same sort of thing where you would just be stonewalled out of any form of resolution. So I guess the questions here remain for YouTube. What do you think the cost of a sort of favoritist censorship is on your platform? What message do you think your arbitrary decision-making process sends to the creators? What message do you think this sends to new and aspiring creators who will be the ones to maintain your platform in the future? I guess what I'm ultimately getting at here is, what do you think the ultimate cost of removing the you in YouTube is, when ultimately the you, meaning us, the creators, are the ones who provide the content for this godforsaken hell site to begin with? YouTube, if you're watching this and you're old and crusty like me, you likely remember Vine, and you probably remember when Vine died after creators were tired of having their dicks pulled around and said, "F this shit, we're out." So YouTube, if you're still listening, I guess what I really want to say is, please, I invite you and implore you to choke on the veiny rod that is my lick my and have a great day while out of my socks. And I guess for those of you in my audience who still might be watching this video at this point, now might be a great time to sign up as a patron, because you never know what you're gonna get. Now, I guess in closing, because it's about 7 a.m. and frankly I'm tired of dealing with this shit, I'd like to present a new episode of Silly Singy with Vini with a new song I wrote here in about the last 4 minutes. Arbitrary censorship is dumb, and here's why. Every time I see that yellow icon, I just want to curl up and cry.
Why?
I can't say words like f*** or shit or get on down and suck my dick.
Oh,
so
dear.
YouTube, if you're listening, eat my ass.
What?
The cost of making creators mad is a lot.
Sure is.
We remembered when Vine went all corporate and stuff and tried to shoot their shot.
Yeah.
Everybody said, F that shit, now get on down and suck my d. So YouTube, if you're listening, eat my ass. I want to take a moment to thank all my viewers and patrons for their support.
We love you.
Because of fine folks like you, I don't gotta run around on the internet and be a whore.
Play.
Now everybody just sing along to this here short 4-minute written song.
Okay.
YouTube, if you're listening, eat my ass. One more time for the people in the back. Now YouTube, if you're listening, eat my ass.